The first $10,000 is not just a number. It is a psychological doorway. Before this point, money often feels fragile, temporary, and stressful. But once you reach your first real savings milestone, something changes. You begin to see money not only as something to spend, but as something that can work, grow, and protect your future. For most people, the beginning is not glamorous. It is not about investing in fancy assets or chasing the next big opportunity. The first stage is survival, paying rent, covering food, transportation, debt, and unexpected expenses. At this stage, every dollar has a job, and one small mistake can feel like a crisis. $10,000 matters because it creates breathing room. It may not make you rich, but it can make you less reactive. It can cover emergencies, reduce fear, and give you time to think. And time to think is one of the most underrated advantages in personal finance. The first powerful use of your first $10,000 is protection. An emergency fund does not look exciting, but it changes your life quietly. A car repair becomes annoying instead of devastating. A medical bill becomes manageable instead of terrifying. A job loss becomes a problem to solve instead of a financial collapse. The real turning point is not only financial, it is personal. You stop seeing yourself as someone who is always catching up, and you start seeing yourself as a builder. A builder delays some pleasure today to create more options tomorrow. This identity shift is where long-term wealth begins.
The first $10,000 is usually the hardest because you are building from zero. Your habits are still forming, your income may be limited, your savings rate may be inconsistent, and every setback feels personal. But once you build momentum, the next milestone often comes faster. Money grows faster when systems are in place. Automatic savings, controlled spending, income improvement, and simple investing begin to connect. At first, progress looks slow. Then it becomes visible. Eventually, your financial system starts carrying some of the weight for you. A simple structure can make the journey easier. One classic method is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings, debt payoff, or investing. The exact numbers can change, but the principle stays the same. Money without direction disappears. The formula is simple, but not always easy. Increase the gap between what you earn and what you spend.
You can do this by raising income, reducing waste, or both. The wider the gap, the faster your first $10,000 arrives. And after that, the same gap becomes fuel for investing. One of the biggest traps after earning more is lifestyle inflation. A raise feels like permission to upgrade everything. A better phone, a bigger apartment, more subscriptions, more eating out. Some upgrades are fine, but if every increase in income becomes a new expense, wealth has no room to grow.
Once your emergency fund is stable and high-interest debt is under control, investing becomes the next chapter. You do not need to be a genius. You need patience, consistency, and a basic understanding of risk. Long-term investing is not about getting rich overnight. It is about letting time and compounding do their quiet work. The deeper value of your first $10,000 is not the money itself. It is the options it gives you. You can leave a bad situation, learn a new skill, move to a better opportunity, start a small project, or simply sleep better at night. Real wealth begins when money gives you choices. The first $10,000 is the training ground. It teaches discipline, patience, awareness, and confidence. Once you reach it, do not stop. Use the same habits to aim for $25,000, $50,000, and beyond. The number matters, but the person you become matters more. Your first $10,000 will not solve everything, but it can change your relationship with money. It can turn fear into confidence, chaos into structure, and dreams into plans. Start small, stay consistent, and let the first milestone become the foundation for everything that follows.